Welcome back. It's barbecue season, but before you go firing up your grill to cook another burger or another steak, our next guest is here with some fresh food ideas.
This is so exciting. Here with healthy twists on Caribbean dishes for the barbecue. Oh, I love this. It is the executive chef of Miss Licklemore's and also chief innovation officer of meals.com. Lonie Murdock joins us. Welcome to the show.
Hi, ladies. Thanks for having me back.
We're very excited to have you back. And it feels like Canadians, obviously we love to barbecue during the summer, but having like a 24/7 barbecue diet it sounds amazing, but it also sounds like a bit indulgent. So, can you start us off with some tips to sort of keep us on track with making our barbecue feast a little more health conscious?
Sure. So now that barbecue season is finally here and we get to celebrate with our loved ones, what a great time to focus on whole foods. So things like whole vegetables and fruits pair really well on the barbecue. They bring out a sweetness and a caramelization and a flavor profile that you don't normally get from vegetables. Here I've shown you some options. Grilled romaine, amazing on the barbecue. Radicchio, pears, mango, pineapple,
Yeah.
peaches, amazing. And it's literally the easiest prep. Cut a little bit of avocado oil, slap it on your grill, and you're good to go.
Oh my
Lonnie, can
gosh,
I
it's
just
like my
jump in that,
heaven.
yeah, like grilled radicchio, life changing. Oh,
So good.
sorry,
So good.
go on.
Okay, so we're going to dive into some of these recipes that you've made today. And the first one we're going to dive into is the grilled cauliflower steak. Now, there's a lot of controversy out there because, there are people who say, listen, why do you have meat-based names for vegetarian or vegan dishes like a cauliflower steak? Where do you stand on that debate, Lonnie?
I think we want to get as many people as we can to at least try plant-based options. So I feel like sometimes terminology can help people try something that they might not be willing to try if given another name. For example, cauliflower steak sounds hearty. It sounds like something that will satiate you. It sounds like something that you're familiar with. And then you kind of trick them with the cauliflower part of it. Much like when I at meals, I will tell people we have vegan cheese, but for the non-vegans, I just say non-dairy cheese, and they're much more willing to try it as opposed to hearing the word vegan and thinking it's something I don't know. Maybe I'm a little bit afraid of it, so let me veer away from it. It just helps to be a little bit more inclusive, get people to try something new.
Love
Love
that.
that. Absolutely love that. Okay, so let's dive into that steak. How did you make this dish?
So we started with the homemade barbecue sauce, which is sugar-free, gluten-free, vegan. We use some vegan Worcestershire sauce, tomato paste. The sweetness comes from fresh mango. You can use frozen as well, and from agave syrup. So it's literally just a
Mm,
dump in the pot, saute, and kind of simmer down to allow that sweetness to come from those ingredients. Then you put it on the grill with dry seasoning, like a dry rub first, like you would a steak, to kind of get that first cook. Then you're going to brush it with your barbecue sauce and finish it off until you get this great, amazing, deep, rich color. It really looks like something that even if you aren't a vegan, that you'd be willing to try.
I can attest to that because I'm about to dive in and it is really hearty. Like it is super, like it looks like it's going to be substantial. It's delicious, really amazing.
Thank
oh,
you.
Mel, now it's my turn. So, fans of Caribbean cuisine obviously love jerk chicken. Fans of the barbecue world obviously love a good burger. And you have combined both of these beautiful worlds into your jerk turkey burger. Take me through it while I dig
Yes.
in.
So turkey, great choice for the barbecue. It's lower in saturated fat than ground beef. And then we've kind of taken it up a notch. Sometimes turkey can be dry. So we've added some aquafaba mayo, which I'll talk about shortly. And we've added fresh mango, red pepper, green pepper, some green onion, and some jerk sauce, all mixed in there to kind of elevate the flavor profile. So you're not just getting a dry turkey burger, you're taking it up a notch. We're taking you right to Montego Bay, right to Kingston, all in a burger.
Oh, yes, you did. I'm not in Toronto. This is beautiful. And tell me, a lot of people don't use, like, they find other, maybe healthier alternatives to a white processed bun for their burgers. You have given me, is this like a plantain? Fried plantain?
It is.
Oh
So
my
because everything
gosh.
else on this barbecue menu is very clean and very low in saturated fat, I figured let's be a little bit indulgent. I've given Mel some plantain chips to go with her steak, so steak frites, and I've given you a fried plantain, sweet plantain on the bottom of your burger, just to give you that creamy sweetness that kind of mellow out the heat of the jerk.
Oh, it is divine. Thank you. And I didn't even think I
Oh, you're
liked turkey
welcome.
burgers. That's a true story. Don't tell anyone.
A lot of,
But
a
I
lot
think
of
I've
people
changed my
feel that
mind.
way.
Next up, Lonnie, I want to ask you about your potato salad because you've subbed out sort of Yukon Golds or russet potatoes and you've put in some sweet potatoes instead. Tell us all about this.
So this potato salad is amazing. First of all, there's so many different parts of it. We have swapped out the white potato for two types of sweet potatoes. So we have traditional orange garnet yam,
Mm.
and we've got the Asian sweet potatoes, which has the purple skin but the white flesh. You can see here. And then we've made this vegan by using aquafaba mayo. So aquafaba mayo is made with the juice from the can of chickpeas and avocado
Right.
oil or a neutral type of oil, something that doesn't have a strong flavor. I wouldn't suggest using olive oil. And mustard, you could use Dijon. I personally like the tanginess of yellow mustard. And literally, you put it in an immersion blender and it turns into this mayo. And this is the best part. How many times have you gotten to a barbecue and the potato salad looks amazing, but you're like, it's 3 o'clock. When did this potato salad get outside? There's no egg in this. There's no dairy. There's nothing. It can sit outside
Bingo.
and you'll probably be fine. I wouldn't leave it out all day, but you're not having to worry about that. And honestly, it's a great way to sub in something that's like high fiber, antioxidants, all of those things for people who are traditionally looking for that potato salad, but then you give them a healthy option.
Yes. So the Filipino side of me is very happy with this next dish. You have made a brulee pineapple. Filipinos love to put that pineapple, cook it, put it in all kinds of things here. So please tell us how you made this and specifically how you used it on the grill because it looks beautiful.
Honestly, this dessert will make everybody think that you are like that you've been slaving away, and it takes 5 minutes. So you're just going to slice your pineapple, and you're going to. I've coated yours with coconut sugar. You can use brown
Oh,
sugar. You can
thank
even use
you.
white sugar. And then you're just going to take your torch or put it on broil. If you have, you can put it in on broil in your oven and just do until you see the sugar start to bubble. Once that sugar starts to bubble and
Oh,
brown and caramelize,
Yeah, yeah.
that's it. That's all you have to do. It is the most, it tastes so decadent, but I mean, it's literally pineapple and sugar.
I'm going to live
This
on
is
potato
so
salad
good.
and pineapple all summer.
Mel, you're gonna
Amazing.
have the best summer. This is beautiful. I want to
Wow.
talk about this coconut ice cream because you put the pineapple on top of the coconut ice cream and these beautiful little dried coconut bits. I never make ice cream
Hmm.
because I'm too afraid. Will you tell us? Make me unafraid.
So I don't have an ice cream maker. I love ice cream. This is very simple. It can be a little bit time consuming in the front end, but it's great afterwards. So basically this one is dairy free. It's nut free. This is made with coconut milk, oat milk, agave, and vanilla bean. That's it. Those ingredients and those ingredients alone. You're just going to blend them up in a blender and then you're going to put them into a freezer safe container. And for the first little
Okay.
bit, maybe like every half an hour or so, you want to give it a stir to get rid of those ice crystals. And then you're just going to let it sit in the freezer and harden. The only thing is, I like to store mine in individual size containers so that when I take it out, you have to let it melt for a little bit, give it a good stir, and it tastes amazing. But if it's in a great
That's a
big
hot
block,
tip.
you would have to let that,
Yeah.
yeah, you would have to let that whole
Uh-huh.
block kind of soften before you can scoop it out because it doesn't have those emulsifiers and those softeners or cream like traditional ice cream. So it does get very hard.
Well, listen, Lonnie, these are spectacular. It's just easy, delicious. We are not sacrificing on flavor. It's super healthy. These are fantastic. Thank you so much for bringing these to us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Jess, you
Mm,
keep eating because I'm going to tell people you want
thank
these
you.
recipes. I know you do. So no worries at all. We're going to put them all up on our social media channels. So please get them there. Mwah! Bon appetit. We'll be back after this.